Ooh. 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 +18. Juicers, you know what to do.
Get these fucking out of the chat. It's over there. Coming into the chat. Get some who the fuck do they think they are? Oh my god, Nina, there's a bomb.
Yeah, disrespect Saudi Arabia. See what happens.
We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And
Outer Worlds
they
too.
just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which
Or the Outer Wilds.
market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
Hell yeah, brother. Capitalism.
Let's get out there and buy our way to victory.
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
It looks
My heart and
very like Bioshock cinematic wise. Or scenery, sorry.
every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you.
Oh.
Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine.
This fall.
Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
For you.
For you.
An adventure made for capitalism by capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
World premiere.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzapro.
What the fuck? Skate 4. Bro, isn't this the gun from Rick and Morty game? Oh well, it definitely is. I forgot what the game was called, but we did play. Let's do it! High on life.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
Minus a 1-to-1 ratio. That looked nothing like the High on Life though.
World premiere.
Like way different graphics and everything. World premiere. Oh, it was just cinematic. Okay, I thought it was shooting guns in gameplay. Plague Tale. What? What the heck, man? That looked nothing like Plague Tale, I guess. Switch 3. This is the Xbox take on Steam Deck. Freedom of Windows, power of Xbox. AMD. Wait, is that better specs than Steam Deck?
At Xbox, we strive to
It
put
is,
players
right?
first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years.
That was better
We've led
specs.
the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console,
The OS
then on
sucks?
PC, and
What?
with cloud gaming.
It was Windows.
So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience
I'm
designed
sorry,
for
it's not
players,
Linus.
not locked
Linus.
to a store or tied
You
to
gotta
one
play on
device.
Linus.
The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Oh shit! That's
We have
cray.
always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today.
Can you have Steam on
And
this?
every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real.
All
But
right.
it all comes back to the games. From
I
Dead
think
to
I
Rights
think
on the
Steam
original
Deck is
Xbox
making
and
a
our relationship with Bandai
making a
Namco
Steam Deck too,
Entertainment
though,
has
right?
stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game
No.
does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a
Maybe I
story-rich
made that in my
action
head.
RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right. I mean, I'm all for more competitiveness in the area of gaming. Keeps people on their toes. How can she slap?
Monsters have always been here,
Witcher 5.
watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives. We should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead.
Yo.
Their worst nightmare.
This reminds me of the other game
A Dawnwalker.
where you play a vampire.
Trapped between
This is from
worlds,
ex-Witcher devs.
Fighting
What?
to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
Vampire was the game, yeah.
Out there.
I told you this looked insta like Witcher. Okay. And the song too. Yeah, yeah. Alright, alright, alright. We got some Witcher wannabe motherfucker. Toss a coin to your Dawnwalker, Valley of Plenty. World premiere. It's a me, Super Meat Boy. $3D. That looks kind of hard. We played 1 and then we tried 2, but 2 was like a mobile game. It wasn't good, right? It was an auto runner, yeah, right.
3D!
Super Meat Boy 3D. This one looks great though. A lot of world premieres here.
Watch your back, Yakumo. You're a wanted criminal now.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
This is it.
Sayori. Ryu. There's something I need your help with.
Mudkip.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
You can have him. Bethesda presents. Lol. Oh my god. Not again. We just finished this shit.
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
Oh my god. You're trolling with these fucking reviews. This game was
This is where
bad.
it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret.
Filtered equals bad. Bro, I literally beat the game. That is bad. You're retarded. Where's Silk Song? We saw it already.
Premiere.
World premiere. Hey Schroeder, hot sauce, hug pugs, no drugs. Tanti, welcome back. Space hamster. Novi. That's one hairy foot.
輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き、あらゆる生物を蝕んだ。
I don't know, I never understand when they do this shit. They make this trailer and they see it's like a PowerPoint presentation. They're like, yeah, this is good to go. Send it in, chief. Like what?
Fujigo Emma, お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
Reincarnation.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they suit their filth down to us.
Yeah, you pay for it! Who's for a paper?
This looks oddly familiar.
Here's to playing in the mud.
Bioshock. Yeah, it does look like Bioshock.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Bertolt!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
With a mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back.
What is this game about?
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
What is it about?
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed. Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time.
It's starting to look like Dishonored here, right?
Bring the chaos to a crawl.
A little bit.
And make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past. To change the future. And let me tell you, The hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Clockwork.
Now let me alone and piss off.
Okay, okay. I'm not really sure what the game is about, but
Our creative
looks
teams
like a potential.
are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make.
How much is Game Pass per month?
Will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences
12.
don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years,
I mean, that's really good
more
value,
and
I'm not
more
gonna lie.
characters,
They're probably
stories,
going
and
in the
worlds are
minus
expanding
right now,
to
trying
brand
to
new
compete.
audiences through TV and film, a Minecraft movie, and the Fallout TV series.
Chicken Jockey!
Millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
Third game. World premiere.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast!
They're not in the minus, it's illegal to sell at a loss. You're so fucking dumb, I can't do that.
Legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything!
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
You gotta keep them separated.
Rounded 2. What is this game for ants? It looks exactly like the same game.
The predecessor. ND3500 reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log.
For those who come after.
Salvage.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual. They become exceptionally aggressive.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
Feels like that space, but it's not that space. Alright. Chronos. Oh, this was the spiritual successor, right?
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
No, wait. That was Callisto Protocol.
Such is our calling.
Such is our calling.
Okay, looks spooky, looks playable. Callisto Protocol. True. True! Bethesda knows all about that too. Elder Scrolls Online. It's Pokemon. $26 million players. I don't believe it. I don't think 26 million players are playing this game actively. Or even has a subscription. It's not subscription based. Okay, so they have like their base game and then they have 45 expansions and then they count the people who are registered for the free base game. Am I getting it right? Yeah.
Mayday! Mayday! Code 1 to mission control, we're falling! Thomas, the ship's breaking apart! There's no time! Evacuate! Now! Thomas, come in!
Evacuate? You must evacuate now, big boy!
You sacrificed everything for a new world.
Evacuate,
to save
man!
mankind. And I'll always love you for that.
Don't nod.
Wherever you are,
Filio.
I'll find you.
I will find him. Looks like a little cozy walking simulator. I think for 4 years was the healthy. Mine is for 8 months, and we get a little. Thank you, sir. The dose, 80 months. Exona Scary, 17. And the Roots of Nature. Thank you for Prime Sub. Joseph with 4 years as well, it says Forsen. Thank you, boy. Boy. World premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the Grand, a hotel famous across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
Hotel renovator. Oh.
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
What the fuck is this game about? What is it about? Cthulhu? There are no ghosts at the Grand. Alright, I mean, looks a little bit Kojima, not sure.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens, and when we need their help,
Aurelian Soul.
they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland would be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear, but is she worthy?
It's like Dynasty Warriors, but on mobile. Age of Mythology Retold DLC.
Heavenly spear is mine.
I can't read what the fuck that says. EVR?
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐. 당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지. 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가? 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Looks like a little Last of Us. Potentially. I like it when the zombies are giga aggro though. They're not slow. They're running like a mother. World premiere. Hey, what happened to that meteor, by the way, chat? It was gonna hit Earth. They missed? It's coming in 2036. Man, 10 more years of this? That's unlucky. Run in the forest. Planet of Lana 2. So you have to play Planet of Lana 1 to know the lore. Where's the planet called? Lana 2. Anal Lana. Bethesda presents. Fallout 76 best ongoing game.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
People still play this game? World premiere. Someone has to. Four-play co-op. Is everyone playing the same guy? What the fuck? World premiere. Holy shit, they're pumping those world premieres. Alright. Super Mario Galaxy Beach. Ah shit. Pokemon. Oh shit, it's Pokemon. Lawsuit like. Looks better than Pal World though.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to
Pro
everyone
Skater.
for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro
Tony
Skater
Hawkins.
3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game.
No
It's been
one escapes
rebuilt with
time,
so much
chat.
care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay. Right. World premiere. What the hell? At Fate's End. Gears of War. That changed gaming forever. What?
Look who decided to show up.
can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Looks like they upgraded.
Split screen co-op in 2025? Hell yeah!
Let's do this.
Why not, man?
This is gonna be awesome.
Can't wait to play split screen.
World premiere.
The Smugglers League is always there. But you won't
Sea of Thieves?
You won't hear us. And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted. As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
Hells yeah. Yeah, they've been going for quite a while. Season 17.
Premiere.
World, what the fucking premiere? You swear?
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Are you one of them? You're here, but it's right.
Invincible, I was just gonna say.
No, Dad, not even close.
It did kinda feel like that was gonna be the case somehow. Five FPS. It's an artistic choice, chat. Alright, you wouldn't get it. Okay.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this.
Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
He's a fighter.
Not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trust
Oh
you.
my god. Is it injustice? I think it's injustice, man.
Ready to bleed? This is over. All right, coming through.
3v3 tag fighting. Bro, you don't even have that many characters. Alright.
Might want to look up.
Yeah, how you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Look at what they have to do to mimic a fraction of my power. Versus remake, integrate. What? I don't understand.
I'm here to even the odds. Any
And they want to make a remake?
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save you now.
Oh, all DLC versions.
Our flames are around, and they burn as one.
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being, but she may yet be saved by you.
Available today. What is available today? Oh, the game on Xbox Pass now.
World premiere.
So. The fuck? Blob-like. Shut the hell up with your fucking blob, man. The fuck am I watching? Feels like a walking simulator. A lot of cozy walking simulators announced in the showcases today.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere.
Oh shit.
Enjoy.
Here we go. World premiere.
World premiere.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global...
Oh shit, it's Peter from Heroes.
Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Looks like another Kojimbo game. It's not Alan Wake, no. There's a new IP.
Fear is a powerful thing. David,
basin. Menendez.
What? Is it fucking COD? Oh my god in heaven. Baited! Maybe they have a good battle royale though. Maybe it's something. We don't know. Maybe. Battle royale. Hells yeah.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best, sequels.
That's where I come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so much. No, you're doing great. You nailed it. The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel...
Think, Mark. Think.
That's what makes it worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was? There was a Zune 2? I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage, so trust me, I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me. Part 2.
Little jokester over here.
Let the killing commence.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel.
Was Outer Worlds 1 good?
A continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and controlled by the stories that are told by the people who have.
I don't remember.
Them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around. So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG,
Outer Worlds.
activity.
I think it means Outer Wilds.
Company. It's really a complete realization of everything
Outer Wilds
in an
1.
Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of playstyle that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities.
Role player, very remote, Hey, Legend Aaron's even 4 years. Says Forsen. Sneaky Spike, Torty Bordy, KFMS,
In the first Outer
Patrick
Worlds, you
Buchanan,
started
and
off as the
Vervaticus.
Stranger,
Welcome back,
which was
welcome boys.
basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those, but we don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been
And
a lot of
Clyde,
different
thank you,
reasons,
Nan.
right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds too, which are these big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back Dumb, so players love the Dumb option.
Tell me, do you believe in signs? Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
And you get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could
Name
be
Forsen
something
by.
as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty. Throughout your entire journey,
I hope they took a page out of Avowed with the looting though,
in the Outer Worlds 1,
because it's so exhausting
so
to loot in these games, and you become overcumbered, you pick up so much shit, it's the worst part about these games. If they just fix that,
per point that you put into each skill, and again,
that was so much better.
Checked inside the world itself can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but went even grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But here's the real thing, right? We check use perks for literally everything, right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealthy build that steals stuff and is really good at that. Okay, great. Well, you can take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets. There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk. As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do it. We have this perk called Assassin. Now, this is an early game perk that you can take, which every time you stealth attack an enemy, you're actually going to get a movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
Dick stab.
Flaws were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we wanted to make it more personal to the player. We wanted it to really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. And I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing.
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour.
Oh. Makes you feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
Okay.
One of our more wacky perks is the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads,
Alright, that's some creative thinking.
Over-prepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while. While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them, we also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors, or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than
I just wish they would fix the looting, and I would be so happy. Like if there was a perk for
not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve
something like
problems
that.
in
I'll
a
take that
bunch
shit,
of ways.
and you get some buff for it as well, like honorable.
So you may solve it by
honorable
speech
perk.
options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them, and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger. If you are ready to seize an
Mods would
opportunity
probably fix it, yeah, but that shouldn't be the case.
You could go guns blazing.
You shouldn't have to download mods for it. That's just cheating, right? Because the game is balanced based on the encumbered and shit.
You could sneak
They should just fix that
bridge and actually
normally.
sneak in under the
Like,
bridge to get over to the other side.
just add less loot on the map instead. But they always spam it too much.
You can bypass the
Or
bridge
you just
entirely.
don't
You
take
found,
everything.
certain
Yeah, but even if you don't take everything, you still have to look
as you go across.
at all the
Or
loot,
the double
right?
jump
And
boost,
there's still
which kind of
so
allow
much
you to
loot
jump
in
across
every
the
fucking
chasm
drawer.
and
Like,
that
I don't
way.
want to miss something.
There's
Fucking
even a really kind of
FOMO.
messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. Their companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the Breeze if we start tossing our own to the rats. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
From the very beginning of our discussions about the Outer Worlds, we really knew we wanted every game to take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want, any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the outer world's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone.
PC gaming show doesn't start until
the player's been
9.
sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate
30
agent
minutes.
to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not
He
only
reminds
for the
me
good
of
everyone,
someone.
but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes
Not
between
me.
the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Andy's choices
Will I
are
upgrade my
between
PC
Andy's
for
and Spencer's
GTA
choice in
6?
the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate the resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
I mean, maybe.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas
We got a
is
year
the radio
till then.
system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that.
I'm not.
So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music.
I'm sure my PC can run it fine.
But the really cool part about this entire
4080.
thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news.
Oh, it's not on PC day
At
one.
the Automech repair facility.
4080 shit. I mean, PS5 has shittier, so I don't know what your point is.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first.
I might not even play
Like with everything else in the
GTA
game,
6
they have a lot
until
more
PC
reactivity.
release.
There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines,
I might
but
not
this time
even.
they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles.
I didn't
Another
play
Earth
GTA
Directorate
5
agent
until
like
the
you, and he's
PC
looking
release.
for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also
I'm
a
not in
somewhat
the.
cute
I mean, I
Automech support
played
drone
all
who's
the
basically
GTAs, but
Niles'
I'm not in
helper.
the
Her name
cult
is Val.
following.
Marisol's part of the Order
That,
of the Ascendant, and she's an aging
a
but
lot of
still
people
deadly
are.
assassin. That's right, she's a
They
deadly
are very good
mathematician
games.
who may or may not have some unfinished business
But
to
it's not
attend
like
to
I
with the
can't
player's
wait.
help. There's also a cultist named Azza who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one time,
I kind of like waiting more as well, because
to make them more formidable.
then
Unfortunately, it didn't
the
quite
games
work, and most
are
of them are now
fixed.
dead.
Like
There's a combat
Cyberpunk,
medic
I
who
waited
survived
like
all, her
half a
name is
year
Naz. She
playing.
wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a protector
Then you
arbiter,
get like
judge, jury,
a
and executioner
bad
all rolled into
first
one heavily
impression.
armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising, because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little nut.
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control, Auntie's Choice uses it to help their bottom line. The Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under Protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms.
I just realized we didn't finish the Future
Showing
Game
the towns
Show.
evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion forward.
We probably want to squeeze that in